After more than a year of rail service being stalled on Vancouver Island, the Island Corridor Foundation announced it was back on track with $15 million in federal and provincial funding. The plan is now to restore and upgrade the tracks between Victoria and Courtenay and get rail service back up and running. But opposition to the plan is now rising up from people who say the foundation could be putting the money to better use. CTV's Jet Bassey reports.
It's been more than a year since the last passenger train rumbled along these tracks in Ladysmith. They're in the weeds, waiting to be brought back to life. Last month's $7.5 million funding announcement from the federal government matches money the province already promised to get the rail service back on track. But critics say that's not nearly enough.
That still didn't include the piece that runs out to Port Alberni. That's another chunk of money, probably in the $25 to $35 million bracket.
Jack Peake is the former mayor of Lake Cowichan and a founding member of the Island Corridor Foundation. He knows the island and he knows trains. He says to get the full value of the $15 million, the ICF should focus on the southern part of the track.
You need to develop your services down there first. It's already in probably fairly good shape compared to most of the rest of the corridor. There aren't a bunch of bridges that need work on, and a lot of the right-of-way has been upgraded due to other things that have happened along that area.
Peake says the ICF is planning to spread the $15 million along the entire line to replace 140,000 ties along the length of the entire railway. He says this is a mistake. By investing the full $15 million on the South Island, the running train could generate revenue to help with the rest of the repairs.
Put your money there, make it look really good, and then put your service in place, and you can prove to everybody that you can make it happen.
Jack says the Island Corridor Foundation should hold public consultations on how to spend the $15 million. The ICF's Graham Bruce told CTV News that anyone can go to their website to see what they have planned. Bruce says he does not care for Peake's comments, nor will he respond. At the moment, he is getting ready for the grand opening of the Nanaimo railway station.
They seem to want to operate in their own arena, and they want to operate in their own fashion, and that's unfortunate.
Peake's suggestion could be great for the commuters who crawl through this daily bumper-to-bumper traffic from downtown Victoria to the West Shore communities. By road, it can take as long as 90 minutes for the commute. On the train, that could be cut to just 20 minutes. But how would Mid-Islanders feel about the entire $15 million being spent in the south?
I would hope that it would start from somewhere and that it would build a train track that would be actually functionable.
The hub is in Victoria, so I guess they should start from Victoria and come down, right?
Nanaimoites are going to want to have it here first. This is where we have the problem with the commuting.
The federal money did come with some strings. Once the ICF signs off on the deal, it cannot ask the federal government for any more funding. It will have to find the rest of the money elsewhere. Peake says it's a big project, and with only $15 million to work with, it's anybody's guess as to when we'll see a passenger train rolling down these tracks. Jet Bassey, CTV News, Lake Cowichan.